Hey guys, welcome back to Muckin About Panic Style. I've gone and done a little bit of crafting, a little bit of gathering. So a couple of things to show you guys off, and I'm going to actually bat for myself just to show you guys this real quick. First of all, you should notice we got the vines. They're not 100%. There are a couple of areas that I just finished up a little bit recently. This corner here. Yeah, see that one still hasn't grown, but the other ones are off and running. Also this right here. And whoa, this place grew in really fast. But I did these at all about the same time. And I also finished off the corner over here. So it's very nice. Yeah, that one's all the way from the tree. I like that. The other thing, I followed the mines and digging and everything, and then they came out over here. So we now have an entrance to the mine shaft and all that entails. Oops, there we go. Down through here, this leads out to a ravine. We come down this way. Yeah. Die, you bastard. What is... Oh, they're ore bushes. Okay. But anyways, so if we come down here, you'll see where I've started to dig a shaft mine. But more importantly, this is a new place where we get our lava from. Works out pretty well. I'm just skimming off the top layer now. So leave those guys in the dust. They do not concern us today. Today is a building day. Gonna start working on a house, and I want it to be a fairly sizable house. So we'll fly back through here. And I want to build into here. I want to make this the house. I am a bit concerned that it's a little bit thin. And it only goes over so far, so we will likely be expanding out to have some of the construction out on this side that's exposed and up on this plateau and such. But I'm just gonna start digging. I just wanted to show you guys like the plan and such. But I got my trusty vulcanite tunneler here, and I'm gonna start digging out this place. Oop, let me get back to full size. And this is going to make it really nice and easy. So I'm just going to clear out a fairly sizable area in here, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So we've done a bit of digging, got a little bit of an entrance hall here. Can put a hallway off down this way and down this way, but then I've got some stairs here. Kind of want to make this thing here some sort of a viewing, I don't know, like a tank of some sort. And I also want this to be a separate material that can go up and over into the blocks here and then around and over. So the balcony will kind of be made out of that material. Have a balcony here. You know what though? Let's go back here. Take this down. This isn't actually why I started recording again. So that way we can have a fence on the edge here and still a 3 wide walkway up here leading in opposite directions. Staircase can go in there. Put some sort of a temporary light source here for now. Placeholders there. There we go. But anyways, my inventory is filling up quickly, and I'm having to jump back to my chests. And Kingaju, who is online again, was talking about backpacks. So I thought I would just take a quick little moment And I've been meaning to make one of these for a while. So, why not? Let's get what we need to get it done. So, nope, I need my inventory. Big backpack. This is just the basic model. We need 8 tan leather. Smelt, alloy smelt. So we need to burn down bound leather. Okay, we're gonna need some string. So 8 of these, we need 16 pieces of leather. That should be no problem. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 56 pieces of string, though. That might be a problem. We might have to go raid some more of our, mine shaft. There's 30. 38. Alright, guys. We're off to be a thief. Swoosh. It's one of the things I like the best about mine shafts. I'm still new to Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft 4, at least. So I'm not sure if I should be mining those. Those were something to avoid in Thaumcraft 3. So you tried to leave them in the area that you were settling in. So, mine shaft. We have 38. We need another 18 pieces. Can't get me, stupid zombies. No, you come back here with my string? You zombies suck? Ooh, lava dripping right there. So, I had a bit of an incident gathering up some of the materials for this. And I got back some of my stuff, like my tools, my 2 tools there. I did get those back. But I did not get back all of it. Namely, I lost, like, the most important item was the personal teleporter that Kinkaju gave me on my first day here. I'm getting distracted by Ooh Shiny. And, but anyways, so kinda recovering from that. Let's put this down here. So 56. Be excellent if we could find a hallway with a spawner in it. And I'm gonna stay in bat form for now. I don't normally like doing this. I don't like the perspective that it gives me. It's fine for travel and all that, but ooh, slime chunk. Booyah. Chest. Crappy chest. Alright, 47. Still no sign of the string jackpot. Yeah, this isn't too bad of a column here, or of a row. There's 55. 56. I always like to get myself a couple of extras. These are also used to make bows and such. Since we're all the way down here, you know. Huh, not one of those updated the lighting, eh? Alright, 64, exactly. Let's get out of here. I don't know exactly how hopping down a cave system equaled out in my brain. Oh, I think this is Orchulum. Yeah, let me grab this real quick. This is one of the mythical ores. There's so many metals in the game, they're actually kind of confusing me right now. So I'm trying to figure them out, and I am getting a bit of help in that area. And up, and away. by doing things like these. These are some of the smelters that you can make based on the metals in the game. So it kind of gives you like a Ignatius, Shadow Iron, Shadow Steel. Yeah, not gonna try that one. Nice green, pale green, nice purple. This is actually what these tools here are made out of. These are some of the replacements. Vulcanite, which is what my hammer here is made out of, and then Sangonite. But this kind of gives me a progression for these metals because each one of these takes the previous one to make. What I really don't have a good understanding of, though, is where they fall in relationship to like Millennium and Cobalt and such. Like, actually, I made, or no, I was almost going to make, I still got the parts. A Calendrite pickaxe head is capable of mining Cobalt. So it's not Millennium level, which is above that. So yeah, that kind of leaves me a little confused. Anyways, leather. There we go. More than enough leather. Let's get back to our normal self here. Right now I have to walk around to this side. So that and that. Just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gives us our little spares. Not that chest. Oh yeah, that chest. Which is now full. Let me yoink out the witchwood. That's one of the materials I've been collecting. Witchwood trees have been very hard for me to find. But now that we have the bound leather, let's smelting. This has got to be just the normal recipes, right? This would work for anything, or smelter means something specific? Dirt? What? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, let's just get a piece of coal. Oh, that guy saw me. Let's get these down. Seems to work. Let's take care of that zombie. Also got a skeleton over there. Skeletons in water are annoying. 5 arrows. Eight points of damage. I don't know. Millennium, I think, would have done 9 or 10 on a full pull. Oh, seriously? Let me heal before this guy comes in. Ooh, especially because he's an angry one. Start our strafing so he can't reach us. The thing that interests me most about the oh, that's some water I need to fix up there. The thing that interests me most about the Tinker's Construct bows, though, are that you can add modifiers to them. I'd really love, like, a fortune bow. See how our leather is doing. Then we'll figure out how to equip a backpack. See what we can actually do with this thing after we make it. 8 tanned leather. Is it just that easy? It appears to be just that easy. Thinking Kingaju mentioned dyes. Got a light blue dye available. Oh, I should also have black, though. Let's just give black a try. Alright, so all around the outside, into the center. Big black backpack. Alright, is it like the other backpacks? Oh yeah. Oh, and it even looks to be NEI compatible. Can I put it into Tinker's construct slots? No, I'm not seeing any sort of a backpack tab here. Still good enough though. do 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 do. Nice. Okay guys, I'm gonna go back to digging a little bit more and we will return in a moment. Hello everybody for the, well, 8th time for me, 3rd time for you guys. So the second part, you guys might have noticed some crackling in the microphone picking up. The third part, the popping was unbelievable. I've tried recording the ending half a dozen times now over the last hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Trying to get a version that is not all crackly. So I've plugged back in my Yeti microphone. I hope you guys can hear me just fine. It didn't seem to be having the crackling issues that my headset is. So now I just have my headset going through the, just giving me the in-game audio, and I have my Yeti kind of perched up and over behind my LCDs, and dropping down in front of me, so I'm hoping that this will work out better. But anywho, I need to do this in reverse because I'm in the wrong location. I was just showing off a couple of things that I had found over the last couple of days, and I wanted to show you guys Rotary Craft because I think I'm going to be getting into it. And this is Captain's Place. So I hope I'm not spoiling anything. I hope people have seen this. I know it's been on Dark Fan stream because this is when I found it, as we were streaming last night, and Captain showed us his place. And so this is... Oh. Okay, there. A little bit quieter. This is a solar tower. You'll notice the mirrors here. They move ever so... See that? See that? They move ever so slowly, and they follow the sun's pattern. But they reflect the light up onto these water canisters, which generate the heat, and then the heat gets transferred into energy. So that's kind of neat. It's going to be a lot noisier when I go over here because these are water turbines. And this is what really caught me into it, because you guys know I like steampunky things, and this is not exactly steampunk, but it's a step in the right direction here. So I'm just going to talk a little bit louder. I hope you guys heeded my warning. And I just plug your ears for a second. Yeah. The machines, at least the generators and such, are not safe, and I like that. They're not safe. They're noisy. You really have to put some consideration into where you're placing these things to make sure that they're not annoying you all the freaking time, and to make sure you're safe. These particular ones, we don't believe they take damage when they hit you like that, but other generators do. So you have to be really careful about being around these moving parts. And hold your ears one more time. I'm going to go back in real quick to take a look at that block there. Okay, this is an extractinator, or extractor. I call it extractinator. It produces flakes, and the flakes are useful in pretty much... here. Flakes make iron. So the flakes goes directly into the ingots. Let me just get out of here. So that machine has, I believe, has 6 stages, I believe. And at every stage there's a 50% increase in doubling the output. So on average, it says that it gives you a 5 times yield for one piece of ore. Will in average give you enough material to make 5 ingots out of it. And that's extremely interesting. I made one of these machines. These machines are actually not complicated to make. You just need steel. It requires quite a bit of steel. The drill, some of the base plates, the rods, things like that, they all take quite a bit of steel to go into it. But steel is fairly simple and straightforward to make. It's not that complicated whatsoever. So this mod, everything is easily obtainable, but it's not just the machine that you need to to make. It doesn't have to be complicated because it's an entire system that you have to build. You have to get the rotary engines. You have to get the little torque converters. You have to get the water supply running to it because it needs a certain amount of torque, a certain amount of power, and a certain amount of water to be able to run through the different stages and do what it needs to do. And if those are not provided for it, then it can't run. So, actually, I think... Oh, I don't have anything on me anymore. I had some osmium. But, well. So anywho, this stuff looks really neat, and I wanted to show you, I hope again he doesn't mind me showing you guys. This is where we went last night. Uh-oh. I can't flip up my mic anymore. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm just gonna ka-thump, 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 ka-thump. It's like very embarrassing for a bat to constantly be hitting every single step. But I fly too fast, I would be hitting my head on the ceiling over and over again. This is his bedrock grinding machine, and bedrock is the best material I guess you can get in. Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me again, sheesh. So bedrock's the best material that you can get in rotary craft, I believe. So you can get a set of the tools. There's a set of armor. And more importantly are these machines and gearboxes. They apparently don't... Like all the machines and the gears and stuff like that, they need lubrication and they will wear down over time. And while the bedrock ones still need to be the lubrication and such, they don't wear down. So they last for pretty much ever. And so it's the endgame material. And it's neat. There's even a bedrock jetpack. So this definitely looks like an interesting mod for me to put some time into. The other one I'm going to take a quick peek at real quick is Mechanism. And that is the main tech part of this mod. And I was watching Dire Wolf. I spent so much time talking with Dire Dwarf. I gotta be very careful that I don't get their names mixed up. You know, it's just rude. I don't do it on purpose, but you know, I still try to put in a little bit of effort. Make sure you got the right person's name when you're talking to him. But anyways, I watched his introduction tutorial on the little bits and pieces of this, and it seemed a little outdated. It seems like there are some things in here that weren't there yet, and even his machine fronts don't look the same as what he showed. But this is actually how I got my osmium earlier. Let's see what happens if I put... Absolutely nothing. Let's see if I can just go grab... Ignore those signs. Those signs are nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Orchulum. Actually like orchulum. Okay, we'll just get 5 pieces. Okay, so they have this little setup here, is if I just put those in there, you hear the machines turn on pretty quickly. Let me get some parallelism here. They dump off into the next machine, which also supports parallelism, but apparently not by default. And then they dump off into here. So that was 5 pieces of ore, got us 10 pieces of ingot in a fairly quick... Here's where all the bricks are. I was looking for these the other day. And the other day was being last night. I needed a couple for actually getting into rotary craft, and I never ended up doing that. But anyways, so this is Mechanism. Basically is like that. They have... Like, it's a big, complicated system, and I know bits and pieces. This is all biofuel, and this I believe is a machine that makes biofuel. I'm not entirely sure about that, but it seems to be going up, dumping into the barrel, and dumping into this little tank. This little tank feeds the biofuel generator. I never see this buffer really go down. This thing is constantly generating energy, and as soon as this hits, I believe, oh, there we go. See how it popped back up to 10,000 and 1,000? So this is the main tech part of this mod pack. and it also looks very interesting, but you'll notice that it's a little bit more contained. It's you know, the single blocks, single magical blocks that do all the functionality versus the large rotors and things like that from the other one. Even though most rotary crafts machines do end up looking like single block constructions. This is a liquid crafter. No idea what this is, except it gets you compressed cobblestone. So that's a single block that has 729 pieces of cobblestone in it. And it's trying to make quadrupled, which is 6,561. I don't know. But it's apparently a storage for cobblestone. Let me head back up. Okay, so those are the tech mods, and I do want to get into them. There's also Thaumcraft. There's Thaumcraft right here. I don't think anybody's really gotten into much Ars Magica, but that's also on the server. But let me explain the signs, and they start here. So I was watching DarkFan's stream towards the end of my workday, and then when I got home, and he was picking on me because he knows I don't like Nice back from the TFC days, and so I told him, you know, I is going to go and sabotage his base, and this is DarkFan's base, by the way. So I was going to go and sabotage his base, and what I did is we were talking about the item that was in the frame here, and it's a hang glider, and it looks like an arrow, so they were using it as an arrow to point to the chest. But I thought it looked like a beard, and I was asking them why there weren't any beards in the chest or bandit masks or what have you. So anyways, so I swiped it. I've swiped it and I've hidden it somewhere in the base, and I've left these signs behind. You know, I've decided to go on a walkabout. And then each floor has a sign. And that's it. I'm not actually going to show you guys where I hid it, just in case. On the off chance he catches the video, he'll at least know what I did, because it's so innocuous, probably people won't notice. They'll walk by this 10 or 20 times until they see the sign and notice that the arrow's gone. But yeah, so I'm hoping that'll be amusing. You know, I took a little bit of time, tried to come up with each one of the little sayings. I was originally doing rhymes, and it just... the place that I hid it doesn't rhyme with anything. I could not figure out a rhyme for it, so I ended up letting go of the rhymes and just trying to make like little reactionary statements about the different floors and everything that the hang glider, or the beard as I called it. Actually, you know what? I should probably snag it and rename it so it says beard. Just sipping on a little bit of orange juice here. It's going for 2:30 a.m. Like I mentioned, I have been trying to record this for a little while now. And I'm hoping, with the wires, the connections, that this does not crackle. My little test videos with this microphone again did seem to work. It's not going to be a permanent solution, but I'm hoping it'll at least be a solution for now. Oop. I guess I landed on my tree there. Alright, so to bring you guys up to date, the video that you're going to see after this, I'm going to remove the audio, but it will be the original third part of this episode, and I'll speed it up a bit. But here's a quick supplementary tour. I can't put the wall in, or the doorway in here like I wanted to. Oops, not that one. Because this isn't that thick. What this goes to is my little plateau over the big nothing, and the big nothing ends up being a drain of liquid ender that goes down into the center, and I need to balance this out. I need to make sure that this looks smooth and this looks nice and such, but I like this. This is a really neat effect with some nice dark stone and such in here, and maybe hiding, like right now I have, like, it's not the ender stuff that's giving off the light, it's actually have lights on the other side and it's transparent so the light comes on through. Maybe making them a little bit less, maybe then making them go back a little further so I can get it to be a little bit darker in here. Reducing this to kind of half slab to keep the spawning down and such like that. I could probably make a really neat room in here. So that's just where this is. There was the downstairs area real quick. I don't even think the other video was showing this off. This is just the start of a downstairs, because when we go down we can start making things as big as we want. We're not limited to this, you know, the size of this place here. So then back up here, we still have our little window thingy here. I'm not sure exactly what, oh excuse me, not sure exactly what we're going to be doing out this way. Single window here, just again for perspective so I can see where the edges are. And then this is the cathedral. So we got a support column. They don't match the lower support columns, and honestly I think I'm okay with that. We have the larger ones here, and I've kind of shaped the ceiling to be more pointy. I think once we get some more detailed materials in here other than just me carving out through the stone and such, we'll have a better look for it. But the place I want to focus on, balcony, we'll have little seats, you know, up here, go up and down the sides. There'll be seats down the center, sort of like the aisle down the center. Then, you know, little dais and stuff like that, little chairs on the side for the for the people not currently speaking to sit and wait their turn, sort of deal. But I want this wall to be a really neat design. I want to do it in some glass because we have a really nice view out here. There we go. And it's not that thick, as I went almost all the way to the edge. You can actually see where I built the solid edge up right here again. Hello. So about 3 blocks thick in the center here. It gets thin on the top and thin on the bottom again. But it has a really nice view. This is the bay where our original mine entrance was, right over there. So we used to fly in and around this bay all the time. And I just think it has potential to have a really neat view and just be a really neat construction. And that really wraps up the tour. In reverse, it was supposed to start in here and then go over to the other places and show that stuff off. But it is what it is. At least we can hear each other more clearly this time. I apologize for the crackle in the second video, but I did think it was bearable when I was listening to it to not miss out on that content. But the third one, it was just really loud. I don't want to make the noise, but you know, snap your fingers and you'll hear just a really loud click, click. And it was constant. It was when I was talking. It was when I was silent. No idea why it was happening. And it fairly annoys me. So we will have to find a solution to this. It might just be, you know, I do a lot more recording on the weekends where I can stay up a little bit later and have a little bit more of a quieter environment to try to do my recordings with. So we'll see how that pans out. But for now, I am going to invite you guys to take a peek at our Dark Fan stream. You might see him on the server trying to figure out what I had screwed around with. I think the signs on the different levels will definitely get attention. I'm just not sure if the sign on the top level will get any attention. And if he's having a little hard time figuring it out, you know, and you guys are there, over on Twitch, definitely, you know, nudge him in the right direction. It's just supposed to be amusing, so nothing dire, just an arrow that's gone awry. So until that time, I've also been hopping onto his streams a little bit. Tonight actually, we streamed a little bit of another pack called From the Darkness, which is a very survival-oriented pack, and a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to kind of continuing that with him. So we'll see where that leads and what kind of a schedule that looks like. I'm hoping to do a little bit tomorrow night, but I have no idea what Dark Fan's schedule is. It's more of I'm just going to try and hop in whenever it fits the timetables and such. So those are other things to look forward to. We'll have some Insanity and Cupcakes server action going on. I definitely want to get back and keep on working in the Mega Taiga biome. That's a fun one to do. And just so much to do. Even the Muckin server, there's a new snapshot out with the Twitch integration. I need to get that up on the server. We need to go back and continue working on our projects there. I still want to build that little the mob farm, get some XP going, get some item drops and such like that going, and just continue working on our houses and our tunnels and the underground village.
There's quite a bit to do all over the place, and Terraria also needs to be in that mix. So much to do, so much gaming. Just my job is just keeping me busy. I didn't get home until around 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight, so it was a fairly full day for me. And now all this, 2:30 a.m. I gotta go back to work in 6 hours, 7 hours, 7 hours. Whooey. So, yeah, going to sign off. I do believe that is all the notices and everything that I had talked about before. I don't think I've missed anything this time. I even added in a couple of things. So thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to skip the rest of this video. It's not very long, but it's also a lot of the stuff that we just covered. A little bit of the tour and just a little bit digging, but it's all stuff that's happened inside of there. So don't worry about it. We will catch up in the next episode, either on here or maybe over on Mucking or even Terraria. I have a partial Terraria episode recorded because the second part of it got corrupted. And we lost 18, 19 minutes of footage, 19 gigs of data. Very annoying, but I was having all sorts of audio problems at the same time. Alright. Done. Oh my gosh. Done and done. Talk to you guys later.